Okay. Um, are we on? We should be. Okay. Okay. Alright, the voice sounds good. Alright, the voice sounds good. Alright. Let me just send this to everybody that would be interested at everyone on my Discord server, which I encourage you guys to join. Shit, where's the walkthroughs? Let me... Where's that guy? I really want this one guy to watch the stream. Okay. It's gonna take a little bit of just a tad bit of just a little moment. It's just a little moment. Okay. Just a bit more. It's been a while since I streamed, so you just give me one moment and I'll be explaining everything in a bit. Because I haven't streamed in so long. In really such a long time. Well, hello there everybody. I need more nostalgia and I need more mana because they changed the game so much, I don't know. Okay, alright. Hello everyone, this is Badar Boy and I have not streamed in fucking forever. And honestly, I haven't been feeling like streaming at all lately. You know, with the ongoing genocide going down south, my own country being bombed, you know, South Lebanon is being bombed, the Palestinians are being genocided, the world is a fucked up place. It's a whole lot of mess, you know, and I didn't feel it is appropriate to stream games during such a time. But unfortunately, it appears that YouTube probably shadow banned me or something, effectively because of lack of activity. And I'm really being generous here by saying lack of activity, because if I am to assume the worst in YouTube, I would say something else, but I'd like to assume the best and say my lack of activity made my channel get sidelined. I've lost a few subscribers, sadly. I've gained a few, but I haven't been receiving really these weekly and monthly reports of how my own channel is doing, and I think that's really weird. So I want to sort of start streaming again slowly but surely. Plus, oh hey there, Galliot. Plus, there's this thing where I just recently did this ch- did this challenge on the Kremlin Games, or rather Nostal Games. They changed the name. They changed their branding to the on the Nostal Games server, and about a month ago. And I'd like to keep when I do these challenges, I like to keep the strategy fresh in my mind. I should have done this stream like a month ago, but hey, I had exams, so it is what it is. Add to it, it's currently Ashura right now for Shia Muslims in my country, and it's not a time to be celebrating or playing music and the likes. So, all of what I've said in mind, I will not be playing music or avoiding playing music for this stream. Add to it, I want to focus to remember what to do. And with that being said, I'm going to explain the stream. Let's just wait till we get onto here. Okay, so let us explain the stream. Green Fairy was effectively a challenge me and a few others came up with in the community. It's playing as the grandson, as Yugoslavia, Serbia, and with Tito's grandson as the president. Basically, turn almost all countries that you can turn green into green. That's the idea behind it, and it's a pretty good idea. It's one of those challenges that need quite a few focusing. What the fuck am I talking about? Quite a few focusing. That's not even a sentence. Anyway. For it to work, we need to put Romania here. Here, the Socialist Republic of Romania on the not the apostle, on the Verdet path, civil war, because Romania is very tricky to keep green. So by making it green through the civil wars, it also unlocks the option to turn France and West Germany green, so that we're maximizing our efforts. We are maximizing the green countries that we have. Hold on a second. Thank you, Ultima Vigilis. Anyway, before we start, I want to thank two people from the community. Galiots, of course, my dear friend, always there with the good ideas, and Flurp 5843. He's a lovely lad. He actually came up with a few strategies for the challenge. He took it upon himself to figure it out, and we managed to figure it out. I managed to be the first to complete this challenge, and he managed to be the second right after me. And I'm really thankful because he helped me figure out how to play this. So thanks again. And I did also have like a hand in it, thank me too, because I sort of came up with it, but I don't like taking the whole credit because it's not mine. And yeah, we shouldn't forget about these. So, starting the game, here's the deal. So, the countries that we are going to flip to green. They're going to be Ireland, France, both Germany, Poland, Czechoslovakia, Romania, Bulgaria, Greece, Albania, Italy, Syria, Libya, um, India, Afghanistan, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Japan, and Nicaragua, and Mongolia. The USSR, of course, if I haven't mentioned it too. Algeria would flip blue no matter what we do because France is going to be flipping green, but it's not a big deal. Also, by the way, we need to flip Ethiopia and Nepal as well, so we need to keep those in mind, but we're gonna keep those right to the end. Um, Hungary is a special situation because we cannot keep it green. Hungary will never stay green. Um, it'll either go gray or blue in this playthrough. Oh yes, once France goes green, it goes Algeria and it turns blue. But if you have already traded with it before, you keep the trade. Algeria is doesn't go green. However, we're going to try and turn Algeria green to get the trade before France happens at the very end and to boost our nostalgia because we need nostalgia and economic stability. With that in mind, let us begin. So the strategy is not that hard actually. Uh, there's a there's a better strategy than mine, of course. Yes, the only green country in the Warsaw Pact is the one that can't stay green. That is the irony. Turning it green also gives zero point 0.5 yeah, basically we want nostalgia and lots of it. Shit, okay. Industry. Going to privatize a few things. Oh, hey there, Flurb. It's bad R. I know sometimes it's confusing, but it's alright. You start playing as Serbia because you want to turn Italy green. Well, no, I'm playing Serbia because I can get a lot of agents, but Bosnia is actually an easier country, and all republics, all playable countries in Yugoslavia can turn Italy green. Italy is not only for Serbia. So yeah, here we go. We got let's get some lights. Oh fuck no. Okay. Um, what we need to do is to go fucky wucky with the economy a little bit. It'll all make sense in a bit. Do not worry. Oh shit. Um. Well, we lost our lifeline at the very start of the game. This isn't good. But it's okay. It's okay. We still can survive. So the first thing to do is we're going to fuck our country up so we can go to Serbia. Now we're not playing as Yugoslavia, we're playing as Serbia, and we switch this guy with the Admiral. We keep this guy here. So we can get a lot more agents very fast. Now the next step is to get Milosevic in power to get more of this shit. Not betray the socialist arts. Let me see what people said. Um, someone sent me something. Holy shit. Holy shit. Someone is making fun of me. Okay. Okay, I was distracted a little bit. Let's get the GCP support and what was it again? Little bit losing focus here. Anyway, let's start. Let's start. Okay. First things first. Yogurt revolution. We will show support to the protesters because we want to get Milosevic. Milosevic lowers nostalgia and he also raises our diplomatic reputation. Hey there, Mr. P. Well, I'm glad to be streaming again too. I'm going to try to be streaming a bit more, a bit more. Um, Making sessions. No promises. No promises. General strike in Kosovo. Okay. Let's get Milosevic. Send the army to Kosovo. Okay. Can we start? No, we can't start trade with India yet. Aid to the republics. Yeah, send money to pensioners. Oh shit. I'm not making money? Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Not good at all. Holy shit, this is not good. Okay, okay, this isn't good. I started off wrong. And now I don't have the money. Okay. Okay, let's trade with India. We will not sanction Pakistan yet. Okay, fuck. No, we're going to restart this. We're going to restart this. We fucked up. Little bit scattered brain. Out of shit happening. Okay, the civil war. Oh, let's not fuck up this time. Okay. 3 research centers. 1 industry. This and this and let's build more industry. Let's get more money. Money is always nice. Money is always nice. And let us get it to right about this 92. And let's get money. And let's put some money in here. And now, theoretically speaking, it should work out. Okay. Okay, now it should work. Commit sign. Socialist art, whatever. I'm leaving, I did everything I could. And we are making a small profit. Better will show support to the protesters. Get this guy to get uh, more what's it called? I'm being bullied on Discord right now by my friends. So I'm checking out what's going on over there. Weird. Okay. Uh, Fuck it. Get the job done. Fuck the people. Who gives a shit about them? It's not like I'm gonna need them in some elections. Okay. Send the army to Kosovo. Now, let's help Serbia with the raspberries. What does it give us? It gives us an agriculture establishment, which means more money. And I love me some money. Money, money, money. Lovely money. Lots of good money. Okay. Now let us get trade with India. Here we go. Alright. Constitutional amendments. Let them suit everyone. And I'm going to save here because I don't know when shit gets bad. So I need to be on top of this all the time. Okay. Alright. Now we continue. I sort of forgot when's the best Kosovo markers. Uh, we're going to send Lynn our wishes of a swift recovery, and let's get more money before the cocktail event. Ah, shit. Okay, time to reload. Okay, so the point behind going for early for separation is because Serbia has leaders that and the politicians that give you a lot of agents. You know, they give you this agent boost right at the very start, and it's very important because a lot of these events require a lot of agents, especially Italy. That's why you go for separation to get agents. Agents are good to have. Kosovo martyrs. We're not gonna do much with this. Let's wish him a speedy recovery. Let's do Kokta. Helping Kokta is always a smart thing because it gives us, as you know, money. I still yes, you still can influence the president. Actually, you need to centralize, but also decentralize. It's a weird thing that's going to pop up in the Congress, and I don't exactly know how it functions. but it functions. If you centralize too much, you never get the event to get Tito. Oh shit, I totally forgot Tito's called of personality. Shit, okay. Not a problem, not a problem. We still have enough agents for that. No, I think I'm going to support these guys because I'm going to turn them communist because it gives us more, um, nostalgia points, and those are always needed. Actually, I don't know if fucking up change of guard Slovenia, the Slovenian presidency has begun. When will the event for Tito? Okay, de-Titization. Fuck. No, no, no. Back to the menu. The beginning is a bit hard. The beginning is always difficult, and I do not guarantee that I will figure it out all this time. But here's hoping. Yay! It's gonna be a tough time. Yeah, I think it was the Vietnam event that fucked me over. Because of the martyrs, the dog barks, woof, 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 woof. It is not worth our attention. Let's get the Kokta money. Science. So yeah, Slovenian candidate elections in Slovenia are Slovenian matter. Give me more money, give me more money. And let me support the commies there. Okay, economy wise, let's privatize. Yeah, I think I have enough debt for the Tito thing. But I need a lot more money. So now I need to focus on how to get me some money. Here we go. I return to the cult of personality and condemn the illegal actions of the PRC, but establish a relationship with China, and I need a lot more money fast so I could start trade with both Chinas. Uh, we're never getting nuclear power, so ah shit, it fucks with my money. This shit fucks with my money. Importance of democracy and progress. Come on. Oh my god, shit. Okay, no problem, no problem. Let's get that trade with Japan. Reforms are a necessity, not a burden. Okay. The money isn't too good. Time to privatize. Oh, for fuck's sake. Send them our condolences. Establish trade. My pocket hurts. Yeah, okay. Okay, now it's time to reload. I need to get instant trade with China so I can, and I need the money. I need the money. Uh, I was not wise about the use of my money before. Okay, no. I'll figure this out. I'll figure this out. The start is always the hardest, but we need to get the bumfuck a lot of money. Hey there, Nestor, how are you? Alright, we're gonna get that money. We're gonna get that fucking money. Yes, I know, but I cannot do it at night because we have to turn off everything at home so that we may turn on an AC because the nights here are hot. And I do not want to melt. I'm not good melting. I'm not Swiss cheese. Science. Okay, let's just go with this because it gives us. Okay, I think I go with this because it's better to have, but I'm not going to keep the money. Just a little bit more money. Well, the stream is a little bit of a struggle so far. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit of a struggle. I'm thinking maybe I should not support the communists in Burma. It's putting a dent in my pocket, and I do not like having a dent in my pocket. For a socialist, I sure love getting fucking money in this game. Like in all of my streams, everything you see, give me the money. Where's my money? I want my money. Okay, I got the thing with India. Condemn them. Okay, let's get. Okay, now we trade with China and Taiwan. Okay, someone remind me, when do I do the brigades in Italy? Either way, I need to lower my diff rap quickly. Shadow of Chernobyl Memorandum. Okay, okay, now we can help Japan without fucking our resources too much. 600 years after, let's talk about democracy and progress and whatnot. Oh damn, we're getting there. It's not a burden, it's a good thing. Once we get down to that level, there's still that. Let me just talk about peace in the world. Ah, okay. And, there's going to be another event. Died, well, that's good. Now, but now let us go and have diplomacy and then trade with Iran. We keep trade with Iraq. And we get more money. And I love me some money. Union of Slavs and whatnot. Let's spend some money on that. I don't know why does it help, but supposedly I should spend money on that. Sixth summit of the non-aligned movement. We need to show the world, let's be as neutral in our judgment as possible. Okay, alright. Now let's do the UBD, whatever the fuck it is. Let us prepare because next month, actually, let's do the provocation right now. Oh, actually, no. We need to next month do India, and we need to do Ireland. We have a lot of agents, so that's not a problem. But first things first, let's insist on killing Vietnamese troops. That way, here we have Cambodia. Okay. And I think I'm going to do the brigades in a bit, but first things first, do a provocation in India just to get it out of the way. Let's sabotage the negotiations. Okay, this is good. This is good. Now, we help the ruling party in Greece. And I need to start to do, okay, let's try and negotiate with Bush. Good shit, good shit. Let's assassinate. Oh, fuck. That put an end in my agent number. Okay, not a big deal, not a big deal. Let's support the brigades. Let's start the Italian stuff. Let's combine the remnants. Fantastic. Okay. The mafioso provide assistance to the Italian law enforcement. Meeting place cannot be changed. Ah, fuck off! Why now? Why now of all times do you do this? Refuse. Why now do you do this? Holy shit. I need... Command the commie guy. Shh, I don't have enough money for this. I have the Italian commie, Ottomans. Yeah, I do not have the money for this. Fuck. Fuck. Let's start a new game. Let's start a new game. Let's start a new game. Fucking 1989. I tell you guys that my wrist fucking hurts. So, my wrist hurts after all that writing I did for my exams. I don't know if I mistimed it. When should I do the Italy? When should I do the Italy decision? We're going with 2 research institutes instead of 3. Alright, as late as possible. Okay, I can do that. I'm not going to fuck around with money too much. Science. Science, let's start with these 2. It's gonna take more time to do research, but it will not fucking put me out. Shit. sake. Hey, 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 don't say that stuff. Okay, and I lost my first lifeline. Actually, my only lifeline. You don't get second chances in Ostalgie. It's one chance to survive a coup. The yogurt will show support for the protesters. Okay, now we need to raise our raise this up. Okay, we're making more money, which is good. I'm just going to make concessions. I'm not spending money on this. Hey to the Republic, let's build a raspberry farm. Okay, let's work with India. Family promotion, agree. Okay, and we got Milosevic in power, which what I'm, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save the game and then proceed further. A Kremlin game for India. I don't know how that would look like. Honestly, I'd love for an Arab DLC for Ostalgie. I'm actually hoping they work some Arab stuff in CML, especially Yemen, especially North Yemen, because North Yemen starts out as well pseudo-socialist in a sense, like sort of socialist or on the way to becoming socialist before Ibrahim al-Hamdi gets assassinated. I'm tired of saving the INC. I want to play them. But probably the INC aren't the best, to be honest. But hey, you work with what you got, right? Okay, so far so good. I'm not going to fuck around to Makokta. I'm gonna put money into Kokta. Hmm. Elections in Slovenia for the Slovenians. I'm not gonna bother myself with it. I'm in my unbothered era. Fucking stupid shit. Send them congratulations and consultants. I'm not going to fuck with my money too much. North Yemen, okay. When the only game the INC is not losing is the one after they already fallen. North Yemen, Libya, and Sudan are all places that would be interesting to grow influence. Honestly, Sudan had an interesting thing because the president of Sudan, Jafar al-Nimeri, was a Nasserist. However, after Nasser died, and after Nasser died, he switched to Islamism. He became pro-Muslim Brotherhood. So if Nasserism survived, maybe he would stay in power, or maybe he would stay a Nasserist. Libya also had an interesting development. North Yemen, you know what really fucking bothers me is that Ibrahim al-Hamdi got last supper. Literally, he was invited to a lunch, even though he had already ate. He went there and got killed there with his brother. Like It was literally the day before he was going to visit South Yemen to finalize a few treaties that will effectively unite both North and South Yemen. We could have had a united socialist Yemen, but no. All right, we're going full Tito, 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 Tito. All right, and now we do have a bunch of money. We do have a lot of money. Money, money, money. Very good money. Really good money. That is no coincidence. I mean, yeah, the day before is it's not a coincidence. It's an assassination. They did not want that to happen. The Saudi military attaché in the embassy in North Yemen, was present during the assassination. He shot fires with the guy that succeeded Al-Hamdi, as well as Ali Abdullah Saleh, who had reportedly stabbed the dead bodies of Al-Hamdi and his brother. Actually, holy shit, what happened yesterday with Trump last night? Like, I was playing Parasite Eve. It's a good JRPG made by the same people that made that they still make the Final Fantasy series. And I was playing it, fighting the final bosses, and then I checked my phone notifications for the news, and I saw that Trump got shot. I put my phone away and then looked back at it like, holy shit, well, I had to do a double take. Trump got shot, what the fuck? Oh shit, this isn't good. This is not good. Okay. We need to lower that dick rack fast. Okay, I need this, but I need to start working on. Oh, fuck it. Let's do these two. And did we speak about peace in the world yet? Let's speak about peace in the world. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, no problem. We recuperate our losses. Not a big deal. Westernmost. Where's the non-aligned movement event? Ah, here we go. Alright, it's time to do this. It's time to do this. Let's insist on keeping Vietnamese troops. And let us do India. Let's do a provocation. Apparently the would-be assassin of Trump was a registered Republican. Holy shit. The Republicans are pillaging each other. Yeah. Maybe it was a false flag, who knows? But yeah, I need more money, a lot more money. And quickly as well. I need enough money to do the Ireland thing. Okay, okay, this is what I needed. A 4chan user. Holy shit, a 4chan user tried to kill Trump? Okay. It's time to do Ireland. This puts it down in my pocket. He frequented the TNO subreddit. Holy shit, it keeps getting worse and worse. Applying membership for the EEC, okay. And right at the end of command this guy. Right at the end of this month, we're going to do the Italy events. Actually, right now, oh, for fuck's sake! Why do they take so much money from me? I just got Italy. I just got Italy. Alright, let's do this shit. Help the Italian autonomists. I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. Fucking hate 1989. I fucking hate the year 1989 in nostalgia. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Where's that monologue from the Super American Computer? And I don't have a mouth and I must scream. That whole hate. I hate humanity. I don't know how much is actually known about him though, so I would take a lot of the online stuff with a grain of salt. From what I know, he was a registered Republican, but he also donated to Biden at one point. Yeah, I missed the first event. Now, I actually missed the first two events in Italy. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do something very sensible. Okay. I'm going to build a couple more factories. And see? Now I'm making far more money. You know, the funniest shit ever to happen is how Ron DeSantis was deriding Trump so hard, and then Trump shat on him. Like that was just epic. I utterly love whenever Trump shits on DeSantis because I genuinely hate Ron DeSantis. He's the fucking devil. And you might be saying, "Oh, bad, you mean a little bit over dramatic." No, no, no. He is the devil. I should get around finishing that video about him that discusses how shitty he really is and his role in Guantanamo Bay and Abu Ghraib prison. Um, oh shit, we're making a fuck ton of money. This is good. Now we're talking. Alright. Alright. Maybe it's about time I trade with Syria. Maybe it's about time. Hey there, Artem, how are you? Today we're doing Green Fairy. It's a challenge where, as Tito's grandson in Yugoslavia, turn all of this shit green. Every country you can turn green, turn it green. But we're struggling to start off the challenge. 1989 is always a hard year to do, especially for this challenge. And you know, 1991, mid 1991 and 1989 are the hardest bits of this challenge. Everything else is manageable. Okay, let's go with this. Start this. I'm spending a lot of money on stuff I don't want to be spending money on, but it's okay because I'm making more money than before, which is always good. I love me some money. It's just going to call upon them not to violate anything. I mean, I think we're going to be able to win Slovenia. It's not that big of a deal. Let's do the UBDA, whatever the fuck the name is. Let's spend money on eliminating the spring. Yes, I am playing with paths on, especially Romania. Romania is the only country with paths on. We chose Verdet for the civil war because Romania is tricky to keep green, and because we want a country to be on path so we can get Germany and France. By the way, hey Bruto, how are you? Lovely seeing you on one of my streams. Cambodia insists on these guys. Let's get trade with Cambodia. And now we just relax for another month. Actually, no. I'm going to spend money on brown, and that way I feel safe enough with. No, I did not put Solakov. I did not put Solakov in Bulgaria. No, only Romania was changed in paths of history. Anyway, I feel safe. Oh shit, I totally forgot about India. Hold on. Holy shit. Okay. Whew. Totally forgot about that. What about to Washington? Let's get the money. Fuck yeah, okay. Let's support the brigades. And I'm not going to research anything yet. Let me just get through the first few events here. Okay. Mafioso, let's provide assistance to law enforcement. Now we'll get the autonomists in a bit. But I do have the money for the autonomists. So it's not a big deal. Let's go with this. Okay, let's go with this. And after this, okay, now we get the autonomists. Meeting place. Oh, fucking fuck! Fuck! No problem. No problem, actually. I didn't privatize these two yet. So now we have enough money to do the autonomists in Italy. So I'm not bothered by that. We're going to refuse applying to the EEC because we don't have a reason to apply to the EEC. Congress, so we're going to recommend this dude. Here we go. Have the Italian autonomists. Why did it? Okay. Okay. Yes, I did Ireland. Why did Umberto Bossi refuse to cooperate with me? Because it's supposedly he cooperates when I have above 5 money. I have almost 10. Why did he refuse to cooperate? What is it that I'm doing that is so wrong? And I need his cooperation for Italy to work out. So what the fuck is this? Like I have 7 agents and fuck. Okay, let's load the game. This is stressing me out. I don't want to stay here all evening playing this game. I still have a lot to do tonight. Now I remember why I don't stream anymore, because it's fucking stressful. Shit. Here I am trying it again. Ah, the same challenge in CMC. I'm not sure. I mean, it is possible. It is very much possible, and on a much wider scale. But I just don't want to be bothered, honestly. Turn to the cult of personality. I think I'm just going to let things run their course. Because I don't think that will hit my money as much. It hit my money either way. It could have appeased the people. It's okay though. I'm fucking misjudged. How? New game. New game. Maybe my save was bugged. So we're going to go for a new game. Hopefully this time Umberto doesn't fuck with me. Switch to the Chinese version and take advantage of the bugs. That would be funny. Let's start making money as early as fuck. you go. Seeing that. Let's save this down here. You know, it was very hard for me to make the thumbnail for this stream, especially the background of it. I had to discover that I can fuck around with with a lot of different things first time to be able to actually do it. And it turned out nice. It turned out nice. I think the thumbnail. Did I do Japan? Yes, I did Japan. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not getting more money than I was. Yes, Afghanistan is always great at the start of the game. At one point, you can support it with the Warsaw Pact and it turns red, or you just support Najibullah or leave it be and it goes green. What country do I like the most when it comes to their politics? Uh, excuse me. What country do I like the most? In what way do I like their politics? Like, do I like their position internationally on international stuff, like geopolitics wise or internal politics wise? Because there's a lot of difference when you say it's about politics. Like, do you mean the political system and whatnot? Because these things are all different. And now we got Tito back. Okay, I do have actually more money now. My Apple Pod. You know, it's really fucking weird when you go to my server and see a soft left-leaning Marine fighting or arguing with a Maoist Pol Potist. It's a strange world we live in. But yeah, the server is a fun place to be. By the way, you also need to help left in Algeria and Nepal and the right in Ethiopia. Yeah, thank you, Artem. I mean geopolitically and internally. Like, I know you are a Nasserist, for example, so you like Egypt under Nasser, but is there any country you like today, like Iran? Well, I do fancy Iran geopolitically, because Egypt is out of the game. Egypt is a bitch to Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia is a bitch to the West. I prefer Iran. You know, I'm not fully on board. I like Iran. I respect Iran. I prefer it, and I believe it is our greatest ally in the fight currently in the region. And luckily, we have Iran. It's really great that the revolution happened in Iran, and Iran is now not a pro-Israeli state. I am very happy with that. Internally speaking, things could be better in Iran. Well, they elected a new president recently. He seemed to be a centrist, maybe a center left a little bit. It's yet to be seen what he will do internally, but things don't change overnight. So I'm just hoping that things would be better in Iran. How are you, brother? I'm Muwatin Firaoni, young Nasris from Egypt. I approve of this message. Well, thank you, Pharaoh citizen. Are you new to the channel, or did we meet before? Because I do not remember your name. My favorite on each continent. All right. So North America, I'd say I really well, Canada and the USA. I do not fancy them. I do fancy, however, Mexico. Don't know too much about it, but I've heard some good things lately about their positions on my region. In South America, there's quite a bunch. Bolivia, Venezuela, Cuba, especially Cuba. I love Cuba. Brazil currently. South America is having a really beautiful position when it comes to my region, to my people, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the new pink tide, and I wish in Ecuador the Social Democrats managed to win. I subbed a while ago, but this capitalist world keeps me busy from catching up. Well, that's all right. I haven't streamed in a few months, so I'm glad to see you here. Welcome on board. I do not fancy Argentina. I do not fancy Argentina right now. The people there are really upset with Milei, and for a very right reason. Um, when it comes to East Asia, when it comes to East Asia, um, it's hard to say it. I mean, China is okay, but I distrust China. North Korea is. I don't believe everything said about North Korea, but it's still not the best place to be, as I imagine. That's one about North Korea, for example. But if I am to talk about, I mean, China, I appreciate China. Vietnam, I don't know much about Vietnam. It's sad to see that it is Israel's biggest trade partner in Asia, or not trade partner, biggest military partner, I think. Fuck Myanmar. Fuck the government. Holy shit. Like, I hated the government before the coup. It was very much against the Muslim minority there, the Rohingya. They were committing a genocide. And then the military coup came in, and they continued to commit the genocide on a much larger scale. I hope things in Burma and Myanmar, I mean, get better. But yeah, that's East Asia. I think I'll lean more to North Korea, but because options are limited. I cannot side with South Korea or Japan or Indonesia for a lot of reasons, or Vietnam. I don't know much about other countries, and China and North Korea are the only two talking good about it. I mean, Malaysia, Indonesia. I don't know much, but I cannot, in good faith, say I really adore Indonesia, because Indonesia is conducting a genocide in West Papua. So it's going to be North Korea out of process of elimination. It's either China or North Korea. But I'm going to. When it comes to West to South Asia, this region, I don't really know. India, not really. Pakistan, not really. I don't want to support Afghanistan. I don't want to support Afghanistan. Taliban are a strange bunch. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So I think Bangladesh, it's a nice country. Nepal is run by the Maoists in coalition with the Marxists. It's a pretty strange situation. Yes, I know. But I don't hear much about Nepal, sadly. Now, when we go to West Asia, I already said that if it's anything that isn't my country or Palestine, I'll go with Iran. When it comes to Africa, I'm going to say Algeria have some good positions, usually. That's out of the process of elimination. Everywhere else is fucked. Everywhere else here is fucked in the Horn and in North Africa, except for Algeria in a sense. When it comes to West Africa, I'm not going to touch on West Africa and the coups that happened because they're pro-Russian coups. They're replacing the French with the Russians. Um, what's Purple Haze? South Africa. When it comes to Africa, South Africa, I appreciate South Africa and that position they took when it came to suing Israel internationally. That was really that was a really good position for them to have, and I really like that about them. Africa, everything is fine. Oh, put it in the code book, please. Put it in the code book. Let's trade with Syria already, and let's do this thing. And fuck it, let's do spring quickly, and yeah, let's go with brown. The African Nationals is also being mega cringe and working with the FF plus. What's the FF plus? The economic freedom fighters in South Africa are fucking hilarious. Like I vibe with them, but they're also I don't know funny in a way. Of course, the man with the nickname Makno supports Swede. I wouldn't be surprised if he also does cross dressing. Brutal. Brutal Pin is brutal today. Soon we're going to be negotiating with Washington, and here's the Non-Aligned Movement Summit. Maybe I can get trade with these guys. That would be interesting. No, never mind. The way maybe NATO threat affects your ties with Italy, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, now, when it comes to Oceania, I don't know what position to take. Like, there's not much countries there. All of them have bad positions regarding some things I support. We did Ireland, right? Yeah, we just did Ireland. Okay. Let's do India before we forget. And let's do Italy. Let's make a lot of money and then do Italy. Have the royal party. Okay. They're racist, white South Africans from parties that supported apartheid. Ah, fuck that. The ANC working with them? Oh, that's sad as hell to hear. That is sad as hell to hear. You know what? Let us support Algeria just to get trade, and let's negotiate with Washington. Okay. Now we just need to get a little bit more money. And now let us do Italy. And before that, I want to get, I just want to privatize this to get a little bit more money. Yeah, because the other option was working with the EAF. Well, I mean, working with the EAF is better. Now I need to cultivate something called agents. Okay, please, please, no, 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 not that. What do you like about Nasser? I ever find a Nasserist in Egypt. I was surprised. I'm not from Syria. I'm from Lebanon, actually. اللي اتفرق. Basically, it's the same thing. Who cares? But I do like Nasser because he wasn't perfect. But under his leadership, the Arab world was more united and had a cohesive vision of what it wanted. And under his leadership, we had, we had a first step to building socialism in the Arab world. He gets a lot of shit from both the right and the left. It's a propaganda campaign against him. The Americans fabricated after he died. Oh, actually, Lebanon had a lot of Nasserists back in the day. But I do like Abdel Nasser because, regardless of everything good and bad he did, he didn't fuck the Egyptian people. Like, I've met an Egyptian guy who doesn't like Abdel Nasser, but he also says that at least he did not fuck us. He did not steal from us. And I'm yet to see another leader, world leader, where he takes full responsibility for a huge fucking disaster, resigns, and then the people force him to come back to power. I'm yet to see another president do that. Okay. Okay, let's hope that the Northern League works out. Holy shit! Holy shit! Okay, 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 okay. Let's save the game here. Let's save the game here. Take care, Galiots. Well, Stalin was forced to come back by the Politburo. Nasser was forced to come back by the people. It's not the same thing. Holy shit, okay, fucking finally. We passed through 1989. What a hell of a fucking year that was. Holy shit, now the gameplay can actually begin. Like, holy shit, that took longer than I wanted it to take. 2 hours, like almost an hour and a half. That's fucking insane, man. That's legitimately fucked. Sheesh. Okay, let's get back to this. I just hope I have enough agents for the next event. This is why there's an achievement to survive 1989. I mean, listen, it's easily survivable, but the problem is what the event requires. Now I need to build political reshuffle. Grant asylum to Ceausescu's relatives. That's a nice money boost. We're going to use it to build a military base, and we're going to build, actually, since now we're more free with the economy, we're going to build another research institute, but this time we're going to privatize it. And we're going to go to science and start researching this as well. Money-wise, we're doing great for ourselves. Now we just need preparations for the Congress. Okay, so now we'll go with okay, so here's the trickery with this. We need to make sure the people do not agree to anything. Democratic Center, we're going to go for consensus. The Serbian faction win. Regional parties know best. Okay, stop the blockade and the senseless blockade must end. Stop the elections. Slovenia has hold elections and only forces that want to stay in Yugoslavia should take part. Forward to the market, the state knows the needs of society better than private citizens. Maintain the status quo. Kosovo problem. Kosovo is an internal matter, so I'm going to go with the moderate option. The constitution. Okay, not a single point of view worked out. This is good. This is good. And now the countries that I like in Europe. I would have said Russia, but I cannot in good faith say Russia. I've met some Russian people, they're amazing people. I've met some Ukrainians, not as much as Russians, but they were cool. I've met some Polish people, they're fun. I've met people from Serbia. Serbia are nice. Serbs are fun, nice. They're lovely folks. I met some Bulgarians. I met people from here and there and everywhere. So politically speaking, let's say Ireland, hands down, the only country I would say I adore politically is Ireland in Europe. Boberkova. About the French elections, I am fucking glad the National Rally did not get most seats, but the new Popular Front is already a broad coalition, so it's going to be hard for it to do anything. However, I'm a little bit of an optimist, so I'm hoping at least they'll be able to block the National Rally and their bullshit. Isn't baffling that the Muslim Brotherhood claim now that Nasser is secretly Jewish? Yet in Lebanon there was a Nasser's front fighting Israel for for years. I mean, it is fucking stupid. Did you know that in 1985, Nasser's organization was formed? Nasser's organization was formed called Thawrat Masr, Egypt's revolution, and it was made up by some civilians and former members of security institutions. They would hunt down Mossad and CIA agents and assets within Egypt and assassinate them. But unfortunately, they were ratted out by one of their members, and they all got thrown in prison. And supposedly, Khalid Abdel Nasser, the first son of Abdel Nasser, was the political leader of the organization. So that's interesting. Bulgaria, we're going to ignore it. We're going to support the Sandinistas because they turn green. And what we're going to do now with Poland is support the Polish because we do not want them to nuke themselves too fast. We're going to strengthen police in the region. We have money, which is good. Okay, Czechoslovakia. We will not interfere in the affairs of Czechoslovakia. Now the collapse begins. We will have to accept. I don't know why does Ethelhood affect us. We're not in the CMEA, so aggressive will support the decision of the Romanian government. Okay, a lot of shit is going on right now. We're going to support Gross because now it's going to be a really shitty time. We're going to discredit Dubkek, which really siphons out all of our agents. Last Tito the Republic strengthened the control over the situation in Kosovo, and we can do nothing. Okay, Yugoslavia had links with Comic Con and was an associate. Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. Germany. We do not care about the Germans. Right, the green wave. Hey, SLR44, how are you? Dude, Nasrists in Egypt suck. I knew all these information by searching how did they allow such misinformation about Nasser. Okay, the thing about Nasser is that Egypt itself as a state threw a lot of shit on top of the Nasser's legacy. It basically Sadat did it it was in accordance with what the Americans wanted. He promised Henry Kissinger to do that, and he did that. Unfortunately, Sadat was a yes man all the way until he reached power. Then he could everybody. We will have Green France towards the end. Don't worry, Artem. The Nasrists in Egypt, I don't know. It's been a hard time for the Nasrist movement. I don't think we can reclaim what we had before. I think right now we just need to work on making things less shittier. By the way, Farao, what do you think? What do you think of the Houthis in Yemen? That's an interesting take from a Nasrist. What do you think about the Houthis in Yemen? Now we're going to prepare actually to coup Ireland. We need to do that before left. Apparently, the Central African Republic is rehabilitating Bokassa's image and is more popular than ever. If he can become popular, anyone can. Holy shit, this is so left field for me. They're doing what? Okay, so we're broke. Ah, shit. Wait. Okay, so this is the factory of electronics. Let's get some more money. And the Napoleon Larper, which is worse in my opinion. Yes, Bukassa. Bukassa had an interesting what you call it constitution. It had two articles. Article 1, Bukassa is never wrong. Article 2, if Bukassa is ever wrong, refer to Article 1. This experience with bro. No, my streams are really meme stuff. So I'd really appreciate if someone would just, for each stream they go through, mark the moments where I say funny shit and send them to me. Like at this second you said this and that, and maybe I'll make like a compilation one of these days. Hero Killer hinted the need to publish the documents. But yeah, we lost Hungary. Multi-party elections Soviet support the USC. Well, we've won in there. Okay. Bukasa, I believe, was a cannibal, but Amin, I don't think was. Um, yeah, Bukasa did bite the ears of opposition figures, the communists and their allies. Now we're going to win the elections inside our own country. The Macedonian question maintain the status quo. United Yemen using our special services. Let's start some bullshit. Okay, I'm not going to invest into the Yemeni economy. I do not care too much for their oil. Idi Amin. Eurovision! Holy shit, Eurovision! Came at the right time. What's our NATO threat? 50. That's not bad. I can do Ireland actually. I just need to wait for 18 days. Idi, Idi, Idi Amin, most amazing man you'd ever see. He be the general, the president, the king of the scene. Idi, Idi, Idi Amin. We got Ireland, guys. Let's go for the Balkan round table, which is literally one of the best decisions to take in the game. Okay, and I can afford also doing this one. Oh, Nugema. Nugema was the equatorial, was the dictator of Equatorial Guinea, right? Holy shit, yes. Yes, holy shit, that man was fucking mental. Um, we're not helping Afghanistan. We want the bloc to collapse a little bit faster. Serbia seeks freedom, disperse the protesters by force. Soon we can actually do something. You know, I'm just going to throw some money here. Why not? You can find speech by him posted by Pro Nigema. That's so fucking weird. And not helping Afghanistan gives me nostalgia. Not helping Afghanistan gives me nostalgia. Explain it. We're going to join the sanctions, and Iraq will continue to be our trade partner. Let's support the RAF, and there's this Italian guy who played Hoi 4, Woodstock, and he once played as a Saddam VTuber. Ah, well, fair enough. That's good. How's our nostalgia, actually? Let's check that out. Nostalgia. 42. Not half bad. Consequences of that, use the central bank. No, we're not that good. Let's see. More money, more agents, more party unity, more people support, and more nostalgia. I can handle that. And once I do that, I'm going to nationalize all the everything. Yes, Woodstock. New government of Kosovo. I used to watch the Atlas Project, by the way. Contact the nationalists and put pressure on them. I used to watch the Atlas Project. It was a fun time. Actually, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel without the Atlas Project. Like for a while, I gave up on YouTube, and then I watched his Red World Hoi 4 UAR videos, and I said, "Fuck it! I want to play Hearts 4 and make videos of it." And fast forward, now I stream Ostalgie. So that's actually nice. New constitution. We did not vote for the amendments. If you want to change them immediately. Okay. Let's see. So far so good. Let's see. Italy. throw in the Italian press intelligence data about the direct participation of the US military in terrorist acts. This should give us more nostalgia. Oh shit, we have a lot of nostalgia. Okay, it's time to nationalize, nationalize, close down, close down, close down. That was a spam call. That was a spam call. People just called me. Budget, nostalgia, standard of living. Okay, I'm going to just nationalize these things because it will lower my nostalgia by quite a bit. Multi-party elections, Macedonia will support the LCM. Wait, did we just lose Macedonia? Oh wait, okay. Okay, things aren't bad in the country. Like we're winning. Serbia robs Yugoslavia. Allow the Serbian ministry to take a tranche. I don't care. Fuck the people. Oh, and the USSR went green. We're about to save the game and in the first election, people know who will be the winner. We won! Also, the Cold War Iron Curtain updated a few weeks back. You can now play as Lazar Kakanovich and prevent the revisionists from taking over the... You can... Yeah, I'm not playing Hoi 4 anymore. My laptop can't handle it. Actually, I had to delete some stuff so I could be able to stream because my laptop was at full capacity. No, you can't just nationalize asses. Leave some for the 1%. Well, the 1% can kiss my ass. I'm going to recognize Lebanon for the memes because it is my country. Okay, mistakes of the past. Fleur, what am I supposed to do with this event? Remind me, what did we do? What do we do, Fleur, with this event? What gives some nostalgia? I didn't see. What gives the nostalgia? Justifying the operation or what? Because I'm right at the very end of the playthrough. I don't want to reload from 1990, so I want to finish this as soon as possible. So which one gives me nostalgia? Condemning the invasion, justifying the operation, staying silent. Please, help me, my friend. Yes, you are telling me what to do, but I cannot read the comment. I just saw it gives some nostalgia. I didn't see. Like I did not see the comment. All I know is you said it gives some nostalgia, but I didn't see which option gives some nostalgia. And speaking of Cold War Iron Curtain, I'm actually banned from that Discord server. Okay, we're going to justify the operation. YouTube is being weird. Let's justify the operation. And let us save the game, but let's save it in a different save. How did I get banned? Um, huh, I'd rather not say. I'd honestly rather not say. It's some silly Discord thing. I might have said something that some of the moderators took very negatively and decided to ban me on the spot. Make sure the King of Morocco is listening. Fuck the King of Morocco. We have a shit ton of money. This is good. This is very good. Right? We will not bother with bother. We need the. Why aren't they collapsing? The collapse should be fast. Involve the world community with Shanaban. Desert Storm, it's not our business. Come on. Okay. Neither we will not interfere. Albania. We will advise Alia to carry out soft reforms within the framework of Marxism and offer her our help. We will restore ties and... Okay, we've restored ties. I'm going to keep this till the very end. We can... Okay. As Marx bequeathed, let's lure some agents away. Break off relations, send ambassadors to Bulgaria. Oh shit, I didn't do that! Fuck! Fuck, no! No, no, no! I totally forgot about Lao! I played actually Command and Conquer Generals, Command and Conquer, the remastered version, and I played a lot of Red Alert. Especially 2. Okay, guys, I realized something. I fucked up big time. Big time and forgot about Lao. However, however, I could have I could have figured it out very easy. All it takes like 15 agents and 5 money, and we have that. So for our purposes, and it's a little bit hard to keep up with everything in a stream, especially when you're talking with others. So let's just let the Lao thing slide. Let's just say we did it. We did the Lao thing because it's really nothing. It's not about timing. It's just press these two buttons before 1991. That's about it. Press this button before 91. Press this button before August. So I'm not going to reload, especially not for this shit. So let's keep on going. We might lose some. I mean, Hungary is impossible. It's an impossible one. But even without now, we should be good. Call on the parties to compromise in Italy. Now Italy is green. Yay! Okay, and Tito is dead. Long live Tito. So apart from now, we basically will be getting everything we want this run. On turn, we will try to organize our own unit. This is our unit. Yeltsin. Okay, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm not going to help the conservatives. Because I remember we ignored Yeltsin at one point. The Polish use our intelligence services to stabilize the situation. First election, support the Democratic Left Coalition. Invite all former members, including the economically wise, these guys into the union, these guys into the union, these guys into the union. We need to get all of these into the union. Analysts. Union. We can't get East Germany because sometimes it acts weird. Not a problem. The Mongolian Revolution, let's support our fraternal people and their struggle for independence. We do that because it gives us more nostalgia now we're at 52. Okay, so this is the final stretch. Okay, maybe we don't get East Germany, but it's alright. And now we will declare full support for the State Emergency Committee. Get back with the USSR. And now Poland will switch to green, and Hungary will either stay gray or go blue. And with that, we eliminate Gang. We get them in the CMEA. We influence, we support these. Now we start supporting the fuck out of the Eastern Bloc. Humanitarian aid, military aid, support the RAF, shit, let's sanction Pakistan, that type of shit. Oh, look, goodbye Lenin. The PDS will create a broad left coalition, and look at this. Look at this. This shit. And here we go. Formally congratulate. And now went France went green, and Algeria went blue. Ah, we did not get Nicaragua into the CMEA, sadly. I totally forgot about adding onto the Union, but that's okay. That's okay. That's not a big deal. Now, all we gotta do is support the right wing in Ethiopia. It's weird how you have two FRGs. One is pro-American, the other is not pro-American. And the pro-American one you can support but doesn't enter the union. It's really a fucked up thing. Claims to be a happy national rally, not winning elections. Formally congratulates. You assholes. I mean, I didn't know what to do. Maybe I thought maybe I'd get some, money. I was wrong. Let's throw some money into Yemen's way. Why not? Now everything we do. Oh, okay. The Roman Act. Let's propose it in the CMEA. Woo! Now we're making more money. Validation of the Chatniks. Fuck it, why not? We have growing nostalgia. Why? Let's support the left wing in Nepal. Let's support the Maoists. We effectively won. All we need to do is just support Nepal and and wait for the Romanian Civil War. DDR in NATO FRG is not. Nostalgia always grows fast when it's too low. Ah, yeah, makes sense. I think it'll reach a certain threshold and go down. I think we took a lot of right decisions, even though the beginning was hard, and unfortunately we forgot about Lao. But it's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. I will personally, for the purposes of this stream, I will consider it done. I've already completed the Green Fairy in a much, much, much harder environment. We did not have like Mongolia was a literal struggle to deal with. Yes, Algeria now blue. No, I did not waste money in vain because I did get because listen, I did get trade with Algeria, and if you click on Algeria, I keep the trade even if they are blue, so I still make more money. And at the end of the day, money is all that matters to me in this game. As you can see, Nepal is and we've won in Nepal. For all purposes, we just need to wait for Romania. Let's support the conservatives here and then send money to the USSR. And here we go. The Romanian Civil War. Support the new communist regime of the SSSR. The Verdes government was assisted by Iraq, Hungary, DPRK, China, Cuba, Laos, Serbia, and the forces of Iliescu were held by NATO. Hey, actually, I think Laos is in the CMEA, so that sort of balances out them not being green. What's win a Super Bowl? What's that? I think more Arab youth need to play strategy games, watch good war shows like Band of Brothers, and will get us out of the several defeats we went through. Instead, they're playing. I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think playing strategy games is the way to go. I think playing strategy games throw you in a loop of what could have been and what should have been, but it isn't. It throws you in a world of what ifs, and that's not what the Arab youth need. What the Arab youth need is to actually read, and actually need to pick up a fucking book and read about the history, read about the current present, read about everything. The Arab youth are heavily misinformed. They are heavily misinformed, especially on the matters of religion and history. Um, and it's really fucking horrifying to see. But hey, that doesn't mean strategy games aren't fun. They're absolutely fucking fun. Also, Call of Duty isn't a bad game to play. It's helped drone pilots in Ukraine. Honestly, Call of Duty is a fun thing to do. At this moment in my life, I've been playing a lot more Japanese role-playing games. I've went through the Suikoden series. I'm about to start Suikoden 5 soon. I'm currently finishing up Parasite Eve. I've played Final Fantasy 9, 7, Crisis Core, which is a prequel to Final Fantasy 7. Um, what else? Oh, those are the games that I've been playing recently, and they're fun. They're fun to play. The fantasy elements are fun to play. It's not fun to be playing shooters all the time. Personally, after I grew up and realized a lot of the shit in Call of Duty is simply propaganda, and they portray the people I fucking support in real life as really horrible people in video games. The only thing I care about in Call of Duty is the zombies, and that's only like Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. Other than that, playing the CML to create the UAR is what I mean, sure. But I'm waiting actually for like an update for CML that fixes some Arab stuff. I've been playing Red Dead Redemption lately. It's great. Well, I had Red Dead Redemption on the Xbox 360, never finished it though. I like the Metal Gear Solid games. A few months ago, I played Metal Gear Solid 2. Referendum on Macedonian independence falsified the results. So wait, well, they can suck my ass. I don't give a shit about what they think. Okay, how about we support Somalia for shits and giggles? Like to make up for Lao. Oh, I don't have agents anymore. That's curious. I think tonight is the final match for the Euro Cup. I don't follow sports, but that's interesting to note. And we got Somalia. And with that, we have achieved Green Fairy, except Lao. We fucked up with Lao. That's on me. The end. Let's see. Slovenia, after the defeat in the first democratic elections, the Demos coalition actually doesn't care. The Tito scariest one here. Serbia. This is the background of the great changes. Macedonia continues to be an island of stability and unity, distinguished by the almost complete absence of any pronounced separatist sentiments. Oh well. States of Yugoslavia. As a series of separatist unrest and riots had swept throughout the Federal Republic, the Federal Assembly did not come up with anything better than to continue to maintain a compromised relationships between the republics within the framework of the Constitution. The federal agreements were signed according to which all the republics because of the government pledged to continue membership of the United Yugoslav Republic, with the only exception in the form of the abolition of mandatory power communists in the subject of the federation. After that, the Union of Communists of Yugoslavia actually ceased to exercise its powers as any executive body, and power was transferred to the Yugoslav Council, which included democratic candidates in agreed proportions depending on their place in the last elections. And although Yugoslavia is still sometimes tormented by severe crises between the peoples, the old federal model, painted in a new color, was withstand its tests that have fallen to its lot. Thank you. Thank you, Nestor, for taking this screenshot. President of Yugoslavia. The figure of Tito's grandson, Vjoska Broz, caused great concern among the nationalist and democratic forces of Yugoslavia, who were afraid of the onset of a new Titoism and persecution against the discontented. In some ways, their fears were justified. In his inaugural speech, the new Tito announced the inadmissibility of nationalist excesses by any of the parties, as well as the existence of any thoughts about secession from Yugoslavia. After that, an anti-nationalist course was entrenched in the country, directed against all separatists who somehow undermined the situation in the Federal Republic. At the same time, the policy of Yugoslavization continued with enthusiasm, as a result of which, after only 10 years, the number of Yugoslavs in the country increased 10 times, becoming the largest people in Yugoslavia after the Serbs and Croats. In economic policy, Joska Broz began to gradually move away from the practice of his grandfather and increased state intervention more strongly. The State Planning Committee was created to implement flexible 3-year plans for economic development, significantly increased control over product quality, which later allowed Yugoslav goods to compete with European ones in their own market. At the same time, good conditions were created for small businesses in the form of low-interest loans and the organization of profitable trading places. The environmental policy of building eco-factories and modernizing old enterprises is also noteworthy, thanks to which the new Tito was able to solve the old problems of pollution in many republics, as well as gain recognition from world environmental organizations. In foreign policy, Yugoslavia continues to maneuver between the Soviet Union and Europe, maintaining fairly good relations with both blocs. And although Yugoslavia is starting to become a leader in the rankings in terms of the level of happiness of the population in Europe, a decrease in economic growth is already noticeable, as well as fixed old stratification between the republics, which will need to be addressed as soon as possible. It's not a bad thing to have like a decrease in economic growth. Economic growth will not continue forever. It's not wrong to have a plateau in economic growth. Trieste, typhus Trieste is nice. Socialist way against the background of the popularity of the left-wing ideas in Italy and the complete defeat of the old right-wing political parties. The Socialist Communist Party was the most famous, and as a result, the extreme left-wing Sinistra coalition won the 1992 elections easily, which set a course for the construction of democratic socialism in the Republic. Thus, in a few years of reforms, Italian politics changed radically. After leaving the military structures of NATO, the new Italian government began to strengthen relations with the Eastern Bloc and received an associate status in the reformed CMEA. At the same time, a series of internal transformations took place, the most important of which were the numerous anti-corruption trials that put tens of thousands of criminals of various echelons behind bars. At the same time, based on the Chinese experience, business did not suffer any significant problems under the new regime, except for securing its social role for ordinary citizens and the careful observance of workers' working conditions. At the same time, the electoral system underwent only domestically cosmetic changes, and apart from the extreme right-wing parties, no political organizations were banned. Largely thanks to the help from its eastern neighbors, the new Italian Republic was able to step into a new renewed state and solve a host of problems of this first republic. I am not thinking like the INF, therefore I am wrong. That post was approved by the G8 and the Austrian School of Economics. Soviet Union, Zyuganov won. That's fair. Scientific achievement. Very good stuff. This is the map. This is basically our partners. Sovereign Federal Republic of Germany. The bloc of left-wing parties was able to successfully hold power in Germany throughout the entire 90s. Successful social policies coupled with the introduction of elements of socialism, the expansion of trade union rights, and support for production in the eastern lands required large financial investments. In terms of foreign policy, a united Germany began to distance itself from NATO by withdrawing from its political structures. However, tax increases and additional loans hit the middle and upper class seriously. So the 2000 elections, the CDU won 35% of the vote and, together with the Liberals, formed a new center-right government headed by Walker Coder, who promised to fight not only left-wing economic ideas but also left-wing societal ideas. It also promised to defend the sovereignty of Germany and called on the United States to abandon the behavior of global domination. In the next election, the Greeks fell. They became cringed. Civil war continues in Afghanistan. We saved socialist Yemen. Algeria went blue. Ethiopia, Somalia, Nepal. You can read this. It's the usual. Soviet leadership. Nothing special. The People's Democratic Front coalition, consisting of the Communist Party led by Verdet, the Socialist Labour Party led by Apostol, and the Greater Romania Party led by Tudor, was able to secure the support of the Romanian armed forces and defeat the disparate semi-partisan opposition groups from the National Salvation Front by eliminating their leaders. The new Romanian regime began the complete expulsion of Hungarians from its territories. Holy shit! Along the elimination of the Ceausescu personality cult. That Hungarian's expulsion caught me so much off guard. Brought back labor discipline in the workplaces along with the end of austerity and engaged in a possible modernization of industry to get off the export needle. At the same time, the foreign policy moved towards pragmatic diplomacy, trade and friendship with anyone, if only for the good of Romania. In fact, Romania has established a national communist regime of three parties in an internal struggle for leadership between the Apostle Stalinists, the Tudor nationalists, and, standing between them at the center, the Verdet's pragmatists. Holy shit, that took me off guard. But this is it. Green Fairy. Lao. It's, with these challenges, sometimes when I do them on my own, under extreme circumstances, by the way, like when I did the Green Fairy challenge, and Fleur can tell you that when I did the when I did the Green Fairy challenge, or test trying it, it was very fucking difficult. Like I had to balance the 1991 was a game of balance of the highest order. And in this run, it was ultimately easy. But unfortunately, we forgot Lao, but that's okay. It's just the same as the East is Blue, which is a run I am very proud of being the first of achieving, where my own country, Germany, what I was playing as, did not go blue when I wanted it to, despite the test trials. It's not a good idea to call test trials. It's fucking repeating itself. Despite the trials or the test runs being more, having blue Germany, but I still did it, and I still showed you guys how you can do it. It's a little bit of a hard challenge, but it is very much doable, and it is very much fun. And I'd like to thank everybody who helped me to achieve it. By the way, for the Nostal Games devs watching this, please, for crying out loud, make the East is Blue an achievement in Nostalgie. It is not theoretical. It is very much possible, and I had proved that a few times, both in the test runs I did on your server and in the stream that I did last year. I think it was last year, yeah. So please add that as an achievement. I beg of you. I beg of you. Now for the Grey Immense run. Yeah, the Grey run is a little bit difficult. It's called the Iron Curtain, and it's basically to turn the Comic-Con into a block of gray countries. It's not easy, and it is made harder by the fact that countries switch colors after the USSR invades them. So that's probably impossible or highly improbable, especially with certain countries having different, different levels that they can take. For example, Poland can stay green on its own if you pay off their debt, until a certain point in terms of camp stability. If it falls below that, it gets fucked, but you also need it to fall below that so you can turn other countries gray like Bulgaria and Albania. So it's impossible to achieve. It's not a matter of timing. It's not a matter of balance. It's a matter of impossibility, because the thresholds are so widely different that you cannot get them all like that. Great GDR with Alex. I don't know. I don't know if that works. Probably, most likely not. If the countries keep switching, uh, I'll have to see. But this was the first stream I did in such a long time, and I'm really glad that I had like 10 viewers or 9 viewers tops, like at the highest point. That really made me so very happy. I'm very happy with how much you guys spoke with me, discussed things with me in the chat. I'm glad that I still have fans that watch me even after all this time. Hopefully I'll be able to stream more in the coming weeks, and I don't know what the next run will be. Maybe I'll play Collapse. It had a bunch of updates recently, so maybe that. Not sure. CML needs some more runs. We have a few ideas for CML, but I think I want to do another Ostalgie run. If you guys have any suggestions, talk to me on the Discord server. Glad to see you streaming again. Yeah, Hungary is the only green country left. Yeah, the green thumb. I mean, I don't know if you also can do it, because like some countries like Mongolia need to stay red, they can't go blue. Here's the problem with the Crisis in the Kremlin Cold War demo. I do not have it. I have early access to the game, so I have the game as it's being built upon. So I do not know if there's some things the devs don't want to reveal yet that doesn't exist in the demo. And because I have the game, I cannot get the demo. So I will not be playing that until it releases. Which, by the way, I'm going to make such a big deal out of it. I'm going to make it a fucking extravaganza when it releases finally to the general public. I'm going to be one of the first streamers to stream it, and it's going to be very fun if we stay alive till then. But with the Green Thumb challenge, I don't think it's possible either. For example, you cannot go Eastern Bloc blue if you want to keep Mongolia from going green. So that's a problem. Well, good luck, Flurp, with it. What's your suggestion, Nestor? And by the way, for all viewers watching, if you have any suggestions at any time for any game of small capacity, my laptop cannot handle big games. Of any game of small capacities like Ostalgie, if you have any suggestion for such games, or any suggestions for such runs, or any, requests for certain runs, please join the Discord server and talk with me there, and we can discuss it. So, Nestor, will you write the suggestion here or on the server? Socialism simulator. There's actually a city builder that is all about socialism. Tropico. I actually had Tropico 4, I think, for free on Epic Games. However, I deleted Epic Games. Something about their bullshit with data. I did not really feel it didn't really sit right with me, and I noticed that my game library on Epic Games is just so huge, and I'm never going to play any of these games. So why even bother with them? You get what I mean? So yeah, Nestor, I'm waiting for your suggestion so I could stop the stream. Unless you want to talk to me on the server, then I'll be able to stop the stream now. Um, no, no, I'm not seeing them. I'm sorry. Um, talk to me on the server. Talk to me on the server. It's much easier. Uh, yeah, the messages aren't showing. Okay. Okay, let me see it on Discord. Let me see the suggestion on Discord. A Trotsky-Nazbol alliance? Support Pol Pot, Iran, Pol Pot, is Iran, Islamists in the Middle East, and apartheid. Support green countries in Western Europe. Trotsky-Nazbol alliance. How can you support the apartheid? On which game are we talking? In which game are we talking? CML or in the future in the Crisis in the Kremlin? Ah, Crisis in the Kremlin too. Okay, I get you. I get you now. Yeah, makes sense. Zionists block the messages. Well, thank you, SLR44, for joining in. The stream is about over. Thank you all for watching. I've had a blast. Minus the 1989 shenanigans. That shit was really shitty. Thank you all for watching. And hopefully I'll see you in the next time. Bye bye.